In just 3 days, personal property taxes are due, and this year the rates are even higher than ever. Today, our Justina Coronel learned what you need to know about your bill and what's to come. Justina joins us now in studio with all of the details. Justina.
Yeah, Brent, so just a few hours ago, I sat down with the St. Charles County assessor. Now, he's been doing this for almost 20 years, and he says this year's personal property tax rates are an anomaly, and he believes those numbers will go down. But some legislators want to eliminate personal property tax bills altogether.
The increases has not happened like this before. I think we've seen the peak.
Driving up the value of cars this year, chip shortages and supply chain issues. And St. Charles County Assessor Scott Shipman says pandemic woes aren't the only problems.
Political subdivisions, took the windfall. They didn't roll their levies back. So every year, each political subdivision sets their own tax rate, and they did not reduce their rate to offset that gain.
Now, the average taxpayer faces a heftier price tag. But if you think the number is outrageously wrong, or if you're being charged for a car that is no longer yours, you can appeal.
You can always make the case to the state and appeal.
But if you do pay, you're probably wondering, where is the money going?
Most of the funding is the schools, cities, and fire districts.
Fort Zumwalt, one of the largest districts in St. Charles County, says the increased values bring an additional $3 million to their schools. This money going straight to items like teacher salaries and curriculum materials. However, some legislators are trying to cut back.
I really think it's time to give the taxpayer a break.
3 bills have already been pre-filed in Missouri's legislature, including the proposal from Senator William Eigel.
The bill I filed is the whole state. If and when other taxes elsewhere go up to bring in more revenues to local taxing jurisdictions, that instead of those end gains being realized by the taxing jurisdiction, the personal property tax will be cut to offset it.
His goal is to phase out property taxes.
We expect it to take about 5 or 6 years to get rid of the personal property tax in most of the counties of the state.
Now, this bill still needs to go through several hurdles before passing and even going to the governor's desk. Now, we already know there's been some pushback on this bill. Now, as far as your bill, if you haven't paid it, it's due this Saturday. And if you're planning to pay in person, we'll make sure to pay that this Friday.
Very good to know, Justina. Thanks.